I'm glad you brought up the prayer thing because, for the sake of time, I didn't go into a lot of detail on this. But my mom wasn't the only one that I had friends at my workplace that were taking their lunch break. I didn't know this, praying and fasting for me. I didn't, they knew that I was not open, but and there's another thing too that my arresting officer understood who I was better than me, honestly. And I can't mention his name on the air, but we're still friends today, actually. And he turned around and looked at me and he said, Bill, he knew it was my first time going to jail. He said, Bill, I'm going to tell you something. It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it. And he told me after I was arrested, and we talked about a year later. He was like, that was all the gospel I felt like I could give to you at that moment. We need to be there to love them, guide them, and direct them, and be there to plant that seed when it needs to be planted. If it wasn't for my arresting officer planting that seed, I don't know where I would be today. But he couldn't just turn around in his seat and be like, you understand you need salvation for your sins? And I'd look at him and be like, I'm an agnostic Buddhist. That doesn't apply to me. It's like, and the conversation's over. So, um, yeah, so I think, yeah, I think we need to have some tact. We need to understand the people we're talking to, and we need to listen, but not only listen, also be ready to respond when we see that there's a teachable moment there without being forceful about it. Be willing to give wisdom because I think good listening always results in good direction.